Hi everyone, and welcome back to The Jealous Choice. Well, how do you see faith? This is an interesting thing for a lot of people. I have to say, even in my earlier days, I struggled with it. As far as faith could go in the way of religion, I come from a Catholic background, and I didn't have great fond memories of that experience. In fact, I was brought up really, this was my interpretation, there was a lot of fear and very pressure. It seemed to be pressure on you, and to me, anyway, as an individual, that was the way it was. And I've always kept a little bit away from any sort of religion or faith or that. But I've always known, I think everybody knows, that when their back's up against the wall, when it comes to get a bit of a tough time, that there is something there. There's something there to help them. And although they won't admit it sometimes, they know there's something bigger than themselves out there. Like I say, as I got older, and really when I started getting into understanding the self-development, all these different books and tapes and seminars, then I started realising there was something bigger than me, and there was something that turned us. What is it that turns from night to day, and why is everything is so absolutely right down to perfection in everything that happens in the way of the world and where we are, and when you start actually finding out about yourself and who you are, I started looking at it and through a very spiritual sort of guidance really, and I believe in that, and that's really where the faith has come. And there is something bigger than us, and it is a powerful, mighty spirit. A lot of people call it God. There's many different words that people call it, but there is a power, there is an energy, and we are guided by that. And when we're setting our goals, there's a lot of things in our life that we ask the questions. We don't understand how it happens. Some people call it luck, some people call it fluke, but sometimes things just happen and you think, that was just unbelievable. You know, what happened here? It was like somebody was watching over us. But when you're setting your goals, Bob Proctor is a great teacher of it. It's sometimes when you're worrying about it, you're thinking, well, how am I going to get to my goal? How am I going to achieve this thing? I know what I want, but how on earth am I ever going to achieve it? And he has a brilliant saying, and he says, it's not up to you sometimes. You put the idea out there, you keep working forward, but it's not up to you. He says sometimes you've got to just let go and let God. And he's right. There is a power, there's an energy there that is helping you all the time, and you've got to believe in that, and that's where your faith comes. You don't start believing, thinking just you're doing it all yourself. There is more, there is help. This universe is helping. This whole fantastic place that we're in is helping us move forward. So never think that you're alone, because you're not. There's always somebody watching over you. So think about this week, and maybe you start looking at it. Like I say, there's many different ways. There's the religious way, there's the spiritual way, there's a universal way, whichever you want to take it. But there is a power, and it is working with us, and as long as we are thinking and wanting it to work with us and believe in it, you'll be surprised of all the great outcomes that'll come. So enjoy and have faith, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.